After understanding the basic structure of HTML, let's get into the common tags in HTML. By the way, what is a tag? A tag is a piece of code that tells the browser how to display content. Example, we have the h1 tag. Elements are made up of a start tag, content, and an end tag. For example, we have the h1 element. The h1 element has the start tag, a content, that is this is an element, and the closing tag. And within the closing tag, we use the forward slash, not the backslash. Most people tend to use the backslash while ending a tag, which may cause an error within your code. So for the end tag, you have to enter a forward slash. Although some elements have no content or even end tags, examples being the break tag and the horizontal rule. We have more examples of these kind of elements that do not have content or even end tag. They only have the start tag. These elements are referred to as the empty elements. We have 5 common HTML tags. These are the headings, paragraphs, lists, links, and images. But for this tutorial, I'll be taking you through the headings, paragraphs, and lists. Let's get into headings and paragraphs. We have headings from H1 to H6, H1 being the largest and H6 being the least. And this is how you write your element. Start tag, content, this is a heading, and then you close the tag or you end the tag with a forward slash. Same as to paragraph. P being the tag of the paragraph. This is a paragraph of text, then you close the paragraph. Let's get into our practical part so that we may understand the heading and paragraphs. Now, as we had created our basic HTML structure and entered our title as HTML tutorial, we may enter our content, and content to be displayed within the page is entered within the body section, as I had said earlier. So for our heading, we'll have our first heading, largest heading. So we have our heading 1. Let's copy paste this up to 6 headings. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have extra headings. I think these are enough, and then we may edit. This is heading 1, this is heading 2. We have our heading 3. We have heading 4, heading 5, and our last heading being heading 6. And as we said, heading 6 is the least heading. So let's say tutorial to be our content within our heading element tutorial. Then let's copy this and enter into each of our heading. Just paste into each of them. I want to show you the difference between the 6 of these headings. As we had said, heading 1 is the largest and heading 6 is the smallest heading. Running, you just right click on your HTML file and then open with live server. And here we go. See, heading 1 is the largest heading, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6 being the smallest and the least heading within our page. Now let's get into paragraph. See, paragraph is defined by the P tag, and then in the paragraph we may write anything like, let's say, Lorem. Lorem is just a common name in Visual Studio Code. So when you enter Lorem and click enter within your paragraph, it will just display some random text, and then save and run with your live server. And here we go.